Okay, so I'm selling my most prized possession. Well, at least, you know, it has been something I've treasured for the longest time, and I think it's time to let go. This is my guitar cab that was made in BC by a gentleman who, I don't know his name, but the brand is Olde Crow. I don't think he makes them anymore, and I do believe every piece was made just by him, so they're almost all one-of-ones. I don't know if you followed blueprints, if there's any of these out there. I think this might be the only one. So this thing traveled all of North America with me for years. I don't know when I got this, maybe 8 years ago, and if you don't know, I was in a band before. I was in band since I was like 17 years old, and the band that I used this in was like the most serious band I was in. We were called Cold Front. You can still check us out here on Spotify if you're interested in learning a little bit about my history. So yeah, I've been holding on to this thing for like so long. I think we broke up in 2017, so it was literally 6 years, and I haven't even, it was most recently a coffee table, and it's also just become a piece of decoration. Now, I know it's easy to like, for people to buy and sell gear and stuff, and it happens all the time, but this one just is super special to me because it's like attached to all of those memories of being on tour and, you know, just like hanging out with my friends and getting to play music in my 20s. And I love the fact that it's unique, and I think just the way it looks kind of speaks to me, and I've always loved it. And it is a little banged up. I actually bought the road case and used it one time. I had to drive to the States to pick it up, come back, and I used it one time and the band broke up. I also got my dream guitar and my dream like amp to go on top of here. We played one show and then we broke up. So I had to sell my guitar, sell my amp, but I always kept this. I told myself I was gonna pass this down to like my kids one day. It's just like a little piece of my history, and I really don't wanna let it go, but I'm trying to be very, very open and real with myself about the things that I keep in my life and their purpose. And I don't think it's necessarily just stupid, but I'm getting emotional just thinking about getting rid of it. I don't necessarily think it serves a purpose for me anymore, other than it's just, I'm holding on to memories, and I'm at a phase in my life where I'm just trying to grow and move forward. So I think letting go of the past is gonna be part of that process, as hard as it is. I think I'm ready to do it, so I'm saying goodbye to this. I know this might be just like a stupid video, but this is hard for me to do. I definitely think there was a lot of negatives in my past and a lot of negative emotions like attached to this, so maybe it is a good thing to sort of let go and free myself from that. I am planning on using the money to partially fund the purchase of a new camera. Also, the camera that I'm using right now to film this that you were watching me on, I will be putting up for sale. And I'm also selling a coffee table that I made by hand about 10 years ago out of like cherry wood, and I bent the steel legs myself. And I've just had it for so long, I don't necessarily need it anymore. So I will also be unburdening myself from the coffee table too, just so I can fund a new purchase. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm gonna use the money from this, the coffee table and the camera, to partially put towards a newer camera so I can upgrade my system. And I do want to begin real estate photography. I was a real estate agent, if you don't know, for 3 years, and I know it's not a long time, and you know, realtors who are like seasoned and watching this right now are like 3 years, like you fucking don't even know what you're talking about. Like it's not even 5 years. You don't even see results until 5 years in. Well, I did it long enough to know that it wasn't the path I was meant to take. Sure, if I grinded at it for 5 years, I'd probably make a little bit of a living, but would I really be happy? I don't think so. But I met a lot of great people in that industry, and I do think everything happens for a reason. So I plan on using the money to upgrade my system and leveraging my past experiences in real estate and connecting with, you know, old acquaintances and coworkers in order to sort of propel a newer journey for me. And I do love to be creative. I love to film. I love to take photos, and I'm getting really good at it. I'm not gonna say I'm the best. I think I'm gonna be learning forever, but it's something that drives me, just like music was a huge part of my life. I think for this next chapter of my life, I'm gonna put down the guitar and pick up the camera, kind of. So I'm looking forward to it. It's really hard when you make these big changes to sort of accept that you are doing it. Although this is just like a guitar cab and it's like a piece of wood with some speakers in it, it is extremely sentimental to me. So just taking this step to move forward and to grow is challenging, but I'm ready for it. So anyway, the video today is just about that. I just wanted to say goodbye to this, and I hope that it goes to somebody who's actually gonna put it to you. Maybe a young man or woman who is trying to get their music career off the ground, or has just started touring or playing shows and wants something that's like not a 4x12. This 212 would be better served in the hands of somebody who is looking to fulfill a dream with it than it is just sitting in my closet. So it's time to go. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end, but I gotta say, it is kind of nice, like knowing that I'm letting go of it. It's almost liberating. I feel weird, but I feel good. So yeah, that's it. If you're watching this and you've had similar experiences, or you've had to go through like growing pains in life and, you know, shed your old skin to become somebody new, let's talk about it down below. I'd love to hear your story. This is just a little piece of mine, and hopefully if you're watching this now and you're not doing those things, maybe it can inspire you to sort of liberate yourself from your past and become that person that you want to be and that you vision for yourself. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. With the new camera and stuff that this funds, I will be putting out more and more content. So I definitely think like selling this is gonna help propel like me forward in terms of where I wanna be, you know, upgrading my gear, experimenting with new things, collaborating with like creatives locally is also very important to me. And it'll allow me to put out more content, become more creative, and just build on my skills in terms of like photo editing, in terms of filming videos. You know, I really want to get good at creative transitions and creative photo shoots, but I also want to be able to invest in equipment where I can use it to make a living. I think this is the only way to do it. Cameras are expensive, and sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. So thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I love you guys always. If you have a similar story or you're going through a similar experience, put it down below. I would love to chat about it. And yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully this goes to a good home. If you're watching this and you want to buy it, you can email me. I'll put my email in the description box. And yeah, that's it. If you have anybody in mind who this might be a good gift for as well, you know where to find me. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.